After 4 years of being unemployed and being on the dole of financial aid by the government, pop duo Hertz finally found success around Europe. But they tell us that having more money didn't change a thing. Getting off the dole and getting your first paycheck, what's the first thing you guys spent on?
It's funny, money is interesting because before you get it, you always think it's going to be a complete life changer. But really, you just buy more expensive versions of the same stuff.
That is true.
So instead of buying cheap bread, you buy slightly more expensive bread. But realistically, you just buy the same stuff.
Yeah,
it doesn't change anything really.
That was it. We don't. It's not really for us. It wasn't. We just wanted to experience. We wanted experience, and we wanted a different life as opposed to money. That was never really because we made music when we had no money. Yeah. So for us it was never an option. But I bought a necklace. The reason I bought a necklace is because it's gold, and if it all fails and our career is over, I can just take it back to the shop and get my money back.
Money may not have bought happiness for Hertz, so they tell us that happiness for them is loving the little things and accepting there will be some negativity sometimes.
I think if you wake up every day and you feel 7 out of 10, I think that's the best you can hope for in life.
Yeah, it is. It's very true. But everybody thinks, and I kind of still think it, that at some point in your life when everything you dreamed of comes true, you'll just be happy forever. There'll be this point where you cross over and you're never sad again, and everything's brilliant, and that's what keeps you going, at this point where everything will be fine. But I've realised that all we ever wanted to do was do what we do now, and so this should be the moment where everything's fine. But everyone's just people, and you have good days, you have bad days, and everything's just the same, really. So,
7 out of 10.
Yeah, so it's just little things. You just got to enjoy the little things, like being sat in Singapore with all you people. That's what happiness is.
Moving forward from their first album, which was written with the angst of unemployment and desperation, how different will their future work be now that they have found success?
I think there'll be definitely a different kind of emotion. I don't think we'll be capable of writing something so sad, really. So our lives have moved on, so I think it's about exploring a different kind of emotion, of which there are many. So I think we'll continue to tour for the next few months and then see how we feel about the world by the end of the year.
I think one thing that is important to us is we find it very therapeutic to write sad music. I think it's part of our personality that we find it very kind of personally rewarding to do that, and I think so we'll probably be drawn towards that as well, because I think perhaps it comes from being men don't really express sadness very easily. The men can be happy any day of the week, but it's very difficult for men to be emotional, and we're very lucky that we've got music to we're able to do that, and I think that's why we're drawn towards that kind of music. Well, it's changed a lot. For the course of the album, it changed. It went from a song like Unspoken was the first song we wrote, to Sunday and Devotion and Stay. It was a very different time, and it constantly changes. Who we are changes, and that is where the music comes from. So that's the most important thing, and playing live has changed our opinion on things and made us see our songs in a different light. So next time, and also now we've got experience. We had no experiences before. We didn't do anything when we wrote our album. We just stayed at home all day, whereas now we get to travel around the world. So.